Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from the strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Taking on a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Golden Gophers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Tracy. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
It's a third play. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Powering through the defender. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Texas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that completion. Inside deals now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play well.
A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking downfield. It's Lindsey. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kirk.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum feels like it is shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up,
and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Tracy. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure. And
the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Quick throw to his receiver. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. He makes the recovery and has enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Golden Gophers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. It's a quick down. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And it's Minnesota in front here now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Makes a quick catch. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. Look out. Room to run here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Nice grab. It's Tracy. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To the air. It's Lindsey. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Mitch Ackerman got a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Tracy. and the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Off the play fake on first down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he released it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Wants some time, now lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. Using his legs, it's Turner. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, he's wide open, look out! The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Play action here on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion sets up a second down play. A play action, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Over the middle, it's Taylor. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Golden Gophers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments of this offense...
Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. QB bootlegs here. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Washington.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, he can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the single back takes the handoff, going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands. It's more. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the returner will be brought down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Taylor. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And it's Minnesota in front here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. To throw, it's Lindsey. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defensive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pump over the middle. It's Coleman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Looks left and finds his target there. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal. Movement here from the tight end. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Minnesota.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Minnesota. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he drops back in the gun. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Two-point conversion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's Lindsey. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. Looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. Grinding away with a running game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense grabs the fumble, but it's not enough for the first down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.